Welcome, welcome. Court here. This is going to be for my Virgos, okay? My Virgos. It's going to be the 4th to the 11th raw love, okay? Sexual magic, very explicit. I just did a video for my Tauruses, and we were dying laughing. I went so like high school on them, like old school, and started telling stories, and I don't know if it's because that's how I had to read the deck, but I put on completely different music. Okay, I did old school, like early 90s, late 80s, and well, like early 90s, and because I needed like a little more pep in my step. Like I did 2 videos on Pisces, and it was rough because it was the same scenario. So it's almost like something I experienced with Aries last week, but it's like a different scenario. But it was like it was draining. So I was like, all right, I'm like, I got the energy. Let's just do this. You know what I mean? Like, might as well. You know what I mean? And so I was like, just put on different music. Like, just put on different music, like, get in different spirits. And when I tell you that it went old school, like, I was telling high school stories, and it's actually a good one just to watch for, I guess, for humor. I don't know, but you guys, your deck's been ready. Tell me what's going on with my Virgos. Why? How did this happen? Loose. Don't start whining, or Mama's gonna say, out of there. The 2 that were reversed, guys, was the Chariot, and I didn't remember the other one. But it was weird that they were like that, because they didn't come out in the previous. That's too many, but this one's placed, like, right there, so. 6 of Wands, it's something like, you're going back and forth. This is like my card where it's like, you're teetering, because there's doubt. You're teetering. You're teetering. You're teetering. 10 of Chalices. What are you teetering about, walking into a happy home? What are we teetering about? What's going on, my Virgos? Where are we going with this? 8 of Chalices. This isn't walking away. This is getting to know each other all over again. Which is strange, because why would, not that it's strange, I'm not feeling these, but like, here we go again with me reading my cards differently. I did this in Tauruses, and I'm just going to read it to you the way I feel it. But I haven't read, it's the first time I've experienced actually reading this deck the way I'm picking up on things. So you guys are on this journey together. I ain't shitting you. So, you're very hesitant to do whatever that you're about to walk into. But it's like you're walking into it, and it's like you're getting to know each other again, okay? And it's like, getting to know each other again, all over again. Here's the Knight of Chalices. It's like, you know it's coming. It's so weird the way I'm reading it. You guys are going to have to comment on how many people actually resonate to this, because it's so strange. It's almost like I have to tell a story with like an experience, maybe. I don't know. I can't figure it out yet. But I think that's how people just related to me with the video in Taurus. So, it's like, man. It folded back over. Look at them all. What is going on? What is going on? So strange. I don't like taking 6 at a time like that sometimes, because depending on where the deck, if it gets caught up, like, I don't know. Are you doubting that this person's gonna like hang around? Like, did he or she walk out on you before? Like, walk out on your family? But it's like, is it that you just want to like get to know each other again? Like, accidents happen, you know, like, I want to do this. You're offering love. And I feel like this is going to be divinely guided, guys, because I feel like there's a spirit up here in the tree. Like, it's not in the photo, but I feel like spirit's watching them. Like, I see it. I see spirit sitting there saying, get to know each other again. Let me try to see if you can understand what I'm trying to say. It's just like a little like cloudy through the trees or whatever, like foggy looking right here. But it's very, it's like it's got like a shadow in there, like it's supposed to be there. Like I feel like it's just like cloudy. But here's the thing with court. I connect to clouds. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely getting personal with you guys. I mean, I usually am, but I realized in the Taurus video too, like the way I'm reading this and the way it's almost like me telling you things, you're gonna relate to me. Yeah, it's gonna relate better to you. Well, I mean, if this is the case, I mean, it's beautiful. I honestly feel like this is destined. Like, this is your soul. Well, everyone's soulmate, but this is like, telling you, this is destiny. This is being drawn, this is being pulled together. And I think somebody, yeah, you're about to have the conversation, because this is that. For me, when I do this, I don't know if I've ever broke it down to you, but more or less, like, this is the past, this is the present, this is the future. Not too far out in the future. Just want to remind you about that. So, to like our time period when I did my videos, okay? Telling you, yeah, you're about to have this conversation. Yeah, the world, it's time to complete it. Five of Wands. I don't know if you felt like maybe you had competition, they had competition, but you're ready to put the sword down. Like, there is a little bit of fear, but this is my take a risk card. And here's the world. Like, take a risk and complete it, because I get that was rough. I get it. But, like, I think this person's coming towards you, or you're going straight to them, and you're going to talk about it. I don't know where we're going to go with it. Like, something, yeah, you want to mend the broken heart. This is one of my favorite cards. Look at it. It's just beauty in it. It's beauty because it's the way he's holding her. It's the way I'm telling you. This card to me is just, that one in the 4 when they're on the swing. And it's not because it's an intimate moment like that. Like well, yeah, obviously it's an intimate moment like that for sure. But, like, it's different. You're in another dimension when you guys make love. So if that relates to you. With the Knight of Swords. Well, I don't know if it's the Knight of Swords. And actually, that's the Knight of Swords. But we all know it's knave, but court says knife. But sometimes I feel the need to remind you. Oh, my freaking slippers. I'm trying to crisscross applesauce over here. So, and this is all about, like, too, in this deck is kind of like, are you still worried? Are you still worried that, like, about something on the outside coming back in? Like, baby, you're always there when you call. For the singles, I don't know what your past is, but you want a family. You want to step into something. You know, you want to maybe offer your love to somebody, or somebody's going to come to you. I think there was some issues, you know, in the past with other relationships, but take the risk, you know, like, it's worth it. Like, it's almost like complete what you haven't been, like, pursuing. You know what I mean? Like, it's time for you to take the risk. Like, somebody obviously broke your heart in the past, but it's okay. Like, it's literally saying, like, it's okay for the singles, okay? Now, for my couples that are about to walk into this, and you know, you're having the conversation, and it's like, it's like, take the risk. It's like, this is a travel card too, but to me, it's never like, it's definitely a travel card, but I never read it as a travel card, like in different decks, but not this one. This is like gratification, like it's a completion of going through all that stuff that crushed your heart to, like, have a new start. Tell me about the Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. That's too many. I don't want to see what they are. Queen of Wands. So I don't know if an air element is going towards a fire element. Or this is what's in the chat. Oh, Snooky. Queen of Swords. But it could be... And this could be same sex too, guys. Just throwing it out there. But for this scenario, why? Because this card is like an outside threat too. Like, pay attention. Like, don't get distracted because there's stuff on the outside that you might not necessarily be aware of. Like, enemies on the outside. So I don't know. It can go down like this too, guys. It can go down like there's so much damn love and passion and beauty. I see it. But do you see how you can get distracted? I mean, look at this card. Like, hell yeah, I'd get distracted. Not to mention she's got Cinderella slippers on, okay? Like, take me there, all right? But I don't know. I don't know what happened in your past. Obviously something that was no good. And it probably involved these two women or men. Because it felt like right in between, you know, like, or some of you Virgos have fire or air in you, and where you're on the chat, chances are you got fire in you. I can read it that way. So whatever's going on, you got something on the outside peeking in. Just FYI, so you're aware of that. You got a little peeping toms, actually, possible sneaking toms looking right at you. So be aware of that. I can try to get more out of that, but be aware of that. And whatever, please remember, please listen to me though. It's kind of like, listen how I tell the story though, okay? So there's a little bit of doubt, all right? A little bit. But it's still like, you're good, you know, you want this, you know? So it's like, and it's like, get to know each other again. Possibly you had a family with this person or vice versa, or you wanted to have a family with this person. You're about to offer love to somebody, or they're about to offer love to you. And yeah, your past sucked, but these cards, like, you're in the present moment. Like, now you're in the present moment. You're not in the past anymore. Like, you're looking right at me. Now you're in the present moment. Now we're having this amazing conversation, this beautiful, intimate conversation, and being very honest with each other. Okay? And this card is all about, like, taking the risk. Like, take the risk to, like, dare to take that risk again. Like, you know, like, why not? You know? There's a little fear of the past, but this card to me is, like, take that risk. Like, the sword is down. You know, completion, this is gratification. Like, you're overcoming your broken heart, okay? So that's end of the story. And it's beautiful, okay? And now you have a warning saying, watch out for whomever's on the outside. Because if this person is leaving a relationship or was in some, you know, maybe sleeping with a few people over the years because, you know, you're just doing your thing and you're single, but you still have friends, you play friends, and, you know, finally you decided maybe to just, like, settle. And, you know, after you found out about all this BS, but now it's back in the picture and it looks great. And it's like, but now you have the outside coming in, or you have the outside looking in, not coming in. Do not let it come into your relationship. Do not let that happen. That's why you're getting this warning, probably because it's a possibility that some group might happen. But not like cheating again, not like anything like that, but just kind of like and then the other one like and then and it's like it's outside influence. Do not listen to other people gab when you have this beauty. Okay? I honestly, I don't even see if there was, I can't even tell there was third party. The only reason why I want to say that is because of the two women or the two men, but it's two women. Okay, that's the only reason why I want to say that, okay? Because nothing else on the board says third party. It does talk about the way I looked at it, like possibly this man walked away or this woman walked away. And I want to look at it like that because look at him walking, even though it's a 10 of chalices and it's happy, but this is the past. So look at it. It's almost like he walked away from the family or something that was supposed to be very grounded. And then the one right next to it is she's in the present moment right now. He or she's in the present moment. But look at the guy in the window. Okay, so he's like, shit, I walked in on you, but now I want back. And you're like almost turning your back on him, but you're not, because you're having this conversation. You're about to take the risk to complete it because this is your hat. Like, this is, you know, like you're healing your hat. Like, it's who you love. Okay, so it's like, tell me about the Three of Chalices. I mean, this is who you love. Okay, that's too many. So I am telling you, this is a warning. Okay, that there's outside influences. This could be, whether it was a affair or two people they were sleeping with, this could be the mother, this can be the sister, this can be anybody who's got an opinion. But it's not a good opinion, okay? It's making this person question, or not question it, but like, who wants a strife with their family because you're choosing the one you love? Like, at the end of the day, your family should be happy that their child is happy or their sibling is happy. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's the case, approach that very carefully and adult-like, okay? But this is a warning, because this is beautiful, all right? But this is a warning. Like I said, it doesn't have to be two lovers. It could just be, like I said, sister, aunt, two sisters, you know, that are giving you a freaking hard time because that this particular person walked away from your family. Like, I'd give my opinion, but at the same time, I'd give two different opinions. Because, you know, Court, I love beauty, and I'm all about, yeah, if people have grown and you want to and it makes you happy, freaking absolutely. You know what I mean? So I can look at things like that, though, because I've grown a lot, though, you know? So just be careful, because they're here, okay? They're here. So, and I get it. Like, I get it why people are having opinions, especially if this man or woman walked out on your family. So, but there's love. There's love here. Okay? There is. It's that simple. All right, Spirit. Tell me about what's going on between this couple. Like, you're about to complete it. You're about to complete and you're about to, like, come into a commitment. You know? And it's beautiful. And look at, I'm going to take it. Honeymoon. Enjoy this bliss together, guys. So, it's beautiful. You know, this is like that feeling all over again. Don't let the outside take you down. Safe for you to love again, okay? Don't worry. Don't worry. All right? Safe, guys. I'm telling you. Like, I see it. I see it. And this is like, it's weird. Like, this is, that's too many. This is a warning, okay? Like, it's that simple. Take it whoever resonates with you, whether it's siblings or friends or lovers, okay, that are upset about you reuniting in this situation. But you worry about you at the end of the night and what makes you happy, okay? Because honest to God, it looks beautiful. It does, okay? So just be careful, all right? Let your friends help you. Ask and accept some support for others and express your love. So you're good, you know? If this is all going down, guys, you know? Just be careful on how, like, you approach the outside, okay? Especially if it's family or, like, your loved one or... I'm telling you, like, you guys are good. And it's not that you're not walking back into it, but some of you are just kind of like... You're still kind of like... But you're there. You're fine. I'm telling you. It's safe. It's safe. You're about to step into something committed. Like I said, like, yeah, I'm telling you. Express your love. It's okay. It is. It is. All right? And if you are going to talk to anybody about this situation, make sure you're talking to somebody who knows how to be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody, what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody who's fair, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Anywho, just be careful, because you can think that this person is like one of your good friends, but it ends up being an enemy, and you don't find out until later. You know what I mean? Like, that's been coming up in people's scenarios left and right too, like little peeping toms, like people you think you can trust but you can't. Okay, So I don't know, but but just approach the situation the right way. Don't let the outside tear you down, because I'm telling you, it was beautiful. Okay, so watch out for nosy Nellies. Okay, and approach it the right way, please. I love you guys. It was beautiful. Have a great weekend.